episode, we're going to talk about how to handle I don't believe in insurance. This is Jeff Luspo,
And this is Ron C.
and welcome to episode 16 of the Always Be Closing show. Okay, Coach Ron,
Yeah.
we're back again. We're going to talk about what today?
We're going to talk about one of the most common objection, which is I don't believe in insurance.
Oh yes, I'm sure you guys have encountered that before, and then suddenly your clients will tell you, I don't believe in insurance. How do you handle that effectively without being defensive, right? Because
Pushing.
Yeah, or pushing. Because most financial advisors, when their clients tell them that, nag-iinit yung tenga.
Yeah, or
Diba?
parang napipikon. Ganyan,
Oo,
diba?
bakit tayo maniwala?
Yeah.
Right? And then they become defensive when they explain, or they become pushy when they explain it, because in reality it's really important. But our job is to help our clients understand that it's really important. If they're not convinced, it's not their fault, it's our fault, because that's our job. So we're gonna help you today on how to handle that kind of objection.
So one of the things that our viewers have to understand is that objections are really good. Generally, it's good. It helps you in your presentation. To tell you where you're at the presentation. So when people or your prospect tells you, I don't believe in insurance, wala ka pa dun sa area na interested siya kung magkano.
Right.
They're actually telling you that I don't see the value.
Right.
That's why they don't believe it. So we'll teach you how we can be able to overcome that. In reality, medyo pasuna kasi ang Pinoy. When you say insurance, they're like, insurance, automatic.
Oo, ayoko pa mamatay.
So this is what I do, coach. I have one client, sabi niya sa akin, I don't believe in insurance. And number one rule, you don't argue with them. So I told him, you know what, ma'am, I understand, what you're telling me. But let me ask you a question. So I asked a series of questions. I asked her this. Ma'am, is it okay if ever something happens to you, let's say, na-hospitalize ka? Is it okay that we pay you 5,000 a day in case that you get hospitalized?
Ano sabi ng client?
Ano naman?
Siyempre.
Yes. And I asked her again. Sabi ko, is it okay, ma'am, that if ever na something happens to you, we guarantee the education of your kids. Makakapag-aral yung mga anak mo.
Maganda yan. Ano sabi niya?
Of course. Diba? Then I asked her the last question, this client, ma'am, is it okay if ever something bad happens to you, you get a stroke, you get diagnosed, is it okay na kami magpapagamot sa'yo for your treatment so you can get that? Ano sabi niya?
Ano sabi niya?
Of course. Ano sabi niya?
Hmm.
Anong tawag dyan? Diba? So, what do I mean? Diba? People don't care what it is. People don't care what it is, only what it can do for them.
Right.
Sabihin, she might always tell you that I don't like insurance, but in reality, when you ask them about the benefit of insurance, they would like to have it.
Right.
Diba? So you just need to, what I did there was, that's what we call a benefit clause.
Benefit clause.
Diba? Kasi instead of just focusing on the term, the life insurance term, diba, ang ginawa ko, I asked a series of questions about the benefits. And I asked her if she wanted that benefit.
Right.
And after that, close deal.
In short, kailangan gamitin mo yung language ng client.
Right.
Diba? Kasi iba ang language ng mga financial advisors. Merong mga ibang mga clients na hindi na tutugma, no?
Right.
Yung naiintindihan nila dun sa gusto mong sabihin. So what you do is you use the language of your clients para maintindihan nila. Kagaya ng ginawa ni Coach Ron, explain niya yung benefits, naintindihan. And then nagtanong, ano bang product yun? Yung insurance din, right? So ganun din, because in reality, pag in-explain mo in such a way na maintindihan ng client, mas ma-appreciate nila.
Yeah.
Kasi tayo ini-inject lagi natin. Insurance, investments,
Yeah.
lagi
Sometimes
natin.
when we use jargon, it may sound impressive, but in reality, the client doesn't understand. They
Mm.
don't appreciate that.
Sometimes, pag sinabi mo, may insurance ka na ba? Minsan, ang reaction ka agad, ay, ayoko na. Or, marami na ako niyan. Pero pag sinabi mo something like, ma'am, meron na ho ba kayong income replacement fund? Usually, ang sinasabi nila, ano yun? Tama? Paano yun? Paano yun? Then you begin to explain na ang income replacement fund is a fund na just in case tumigil yung income mo dahil may nangyari sa'yo, parang meron pa rin papasok na income sa family mo every month for the next 10 years. Because 10 years is enough time for your family to adjust dun sa income na nawala. Right? Just imagine kung wala kang income replacement fund and something happens, tapos yung laman ng bank account mo is only good for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Right? Titigil ba yung bills pag nawala ka?
No.
Natural hindi, di ba? Pwede mo bang sabihin kay Meralco, ito yung sinasabi lagi ni Coach Ron, pwede mo bang sabihin kay Meralco na, pause muna? Hindi naman pwede, right? But if you have an income replacement fund, meron kang peace of mind na should anything happen to you, your family will still receive income na supposed to be ikaw nagbibigay. But since nawala ka, may pumapasok pa rin na income sa kanila for the next 10 years. That's enough time for your family na naiwan to adjust.
Right. Sometimes, Coach, I ask, my prospects, Mr. Prospect, just imagine if okay lang ba sa'yo na 1 month ka walang sweldo? Probably kaya, baka may ipon siya.
Right.
Kung okay yun, then just imagine if, let's say, 3 months, then baka kabahan ka na. Dahil
Tight na yun.
tight na yun, di ba? Just imagine 1 whole year.
Oh my.
Diba? So, that's the day, pag na-realize nyo na, hey, I don't want that kind of situation. Now you know that life insurance is important to you.
Right.
Kasi if you have life insurance, you don't have to worry that mawawalan ka ng income, mawawalan ng income yung family mo in case something happens to you.
Yes.
Kasi that's just 1 year, kinabahan ka na. What more yung 20 years? Diba? Especially if you still have kids. Diba? So that's really something every breadwinner, parent should really appreciate or value. So what you can do right now is really change it up, diba? You don't focus on defending or justifying or when you try to educate, parang textbook explanation with life insurance mo, tama? And the usual na, paano mamatay ka? Sometimes it turns off the client.
Yes.
So you focus more really on trying to understand kung nasan ba yung client. How do you try to connect with the client first? Then, sell the benefit, diba? What it can do. Because like in reality, Coach Jeff, every day, we value insurance. Tama? When you go to your car, nagsi-seatbelt ka.
Yeah.
Tama? Every establishment, merong fire extinguisher. Tama? And pumunta ka ng hard hat area, lagi naka-helmet yung mga engineers. Diba? So the value of, diba, the concept of insurance or protection, araw-araw yan nandito.
It's everywhere.
Okay?
Diba? So those are the tips na pwede mong gamitin. Ang suggestion namin ni Coach Ron is i-practice mo with your co-financial advisor. You practice it first, practice the pitch, practice your intonation, how you say it, how you deliver it. And then, when you meet your clients, pag naka-encounter ka ng ganun, alam mo na kung paano i-explain. In such a way na ma-appreciate ng client at maintindihan niya yung ibig mong sabihin.
And maganda dito, if you want more, diba, more learnings, diba, gusto mo yung, gusto mo talaga na magkaroon na, gusto mo baguhin yung sarili mo na you want to upgrade your, your skill level. Join us, our academy. We have open batches every month.
That's a Master Closer Blueprint Workshop. It's a 2-day sales mastery course for financial advisors. Tuturuan namin kayong lahat from start to finish kung anong gagawin nyo from the
handshake to the signing in the document.
Exactly. Ganun siya. So if you're interested to make an upgrade dun sa skill level mo, please enroll. Punta lang kayo sa Always Be Closing Academy and yung Facebook page namin so that you can register and enroll.
And if you like this video,
Please hit the like button and subscribe. Pakishare na rin sa mga friends mo, spread it out para matulungan mo rin sila on how to handle clients and at the same time how to explain life insurance na mas effective na maintindihan ng clients.
right.
That's it for today. We hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Kung meron kayong mga comments, please leave the comments below and then we'll try to answer them. If you have any suggestions kung ano gusto nyo marinig dito sa videos na to, please leave a comment as well and we'll try to cover that sa next series of videos na. Okay, that's it for us for today. This is Jeff Luspo.
And this is Ron C.
And remember, always be closing.
All right, coach.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And we
Good
are here
morning.
once again. Welcome to ABC Thursday Thunder, where the coaches will give value to all who listen to our show. We are
Ano,
here
kamusta yung boses
every
ko? Okay na ba?
Thursday.
Nag-improve? Okay ba yung
Yeah,
boses?
nag-improve na,
Mahina
Professor,
talaga.
nag-improve. Nandito
Fantastic,
ang coaches
guys.
nyo. My name is Coach
Okay, thank
Jeff.
you so much.
And this is
Hello.
Coach
Veteran
Ron.
na, veteran. Okay,
Good
thank you,
evening,
Coach
good
Ron.
evening, Prof. Sai.
And we also have Professor Sai de la
Oo nga
Torre.
eh.
All right.
And also this show is hosted by the student advisor, Coach Brian Ordiales. Hello, Coach
All
Brian.
right.
Thank you for hosting this show.
Okay, kumusta, kumusta,
Meron
kumusta,
lang,
kumusta?
meron lang
How's
connection
your?
problems si Professor
Okay, okay.
Sai, no? Connection problems with Professor Sai, but the show must go on.
All right.
Habol lang si Professor Sai.
Oh,
And we
mukhang
have a very interesting topic for
oh,
today. Mukhang
yes,
Coach
mukhang
Ron.
mukhang nagpo-procrastinate
And
yung
this is Professor Sky. Hi guys, good
Nagpo-pro.
evening. Hi, good
Ayun,
evening.
yun.
Yun.
Kala
Hi
ko,
guys.
Medyo
kala ko, Prof,
10-second lag.
nagpo-procrastinate yung, ano mo yung internet.
Oo. Professor, meron ka lang about 10-second lag, but that's okay. Keep up lang tayo, keep up. Right? But right now, we already have about 184 people who are watching us. Yung iba, humahabol pa. Usually, we have anywhere between 300 to
300 to
400 people
400, yeah, yeah.
who would watch us every Thursday. Because every Thursday, we would add value to you guys. We will be teaching techniques, strategies, and also the mindset. Money hacks,
Right.
mindset hacks, yan. Lahat yan,
Yeah.
tuturo natin sa inyo, no?
Right.
Para
So
ma-add
shout
natin
out
sila
muna
ng
tayo,
value.
Coach. Shout out. Let's say good evening muna sa mga friends natin sa Yellow Company. If you're from Sun Life, say I'm from Sun Life. And if you're
Hello,
from
Sun Lifers.
yeah. And if you're from True Life and Film Life, the red companies, please say hi to our viewers downstairs, dyan sa chat box. Yan, good evening, good
Hello.
evening. And
Tag nyo
syempre
lang,
mga
True Life,
yan. And
Film
yung mga
Life.
friends
Hello.
natin sa Manulife, yung favorite green company ni Prof. Sai.
Yeah. Manulifers. Hello, Manulife.
And of course, yung ano natin, what do you call this? Yung mga favorite blue companies natin, AXA
Oh,
and
yes.
Allianz.
And Allianz. Yes.
Oo.
AXA and Allianz. Nandito rin
And
sila na nanonood din.
And yung favorite orange company natin, FWD.
Yes. FWD. Hello, FWD.
Mukhang galing ka dun
Pati yung
ngayon.
mga...
Mukhang galing ka dun ngayon,
Okay,
Coach.
naka-orange ako ngayon eh.
I mean ka dun.
and also yung mga Filipino-owned companies natin like Coco Life and Insular Life, they are also listening. Pati Video Life.
All
They're
right.
also listening right now and watching us
Fantastic.
right now.
Yan,
Good.
okay. And Coach, go ahead.
Interesting yung mga giveaways natin ngayon, Coach
Oo
Ron.
naman.
Oh my God.
Gusto niyo ba malaman kung ano yung mga giveaways?
natin?
Okay, so we're giving away one seat of your master class of your choice, 'di ba? Coach, ano ba yung mga master classes natin? Yan yung how to attract the cold market, no? How to attract and get leads from the cold market. Ano pa? Meron tayong the social media content blueprint. Tama ba?
Yes.
Yung kanina si Coach Ava, yung sa cold market. Ito naman si Coach Brent. And we also have, of course, we have a repackaged tax and estate planning made easy by, of course, Prof. Sai. And ano pa ba? Of course, meron tayo nung how to
set appointments online.
Yan.
And also we will teach them the ABC worksheet for money management.
Fantastic. And of course, diba, yun yung And ito pa, meron pa, Coach. Ito, sobrang bonus to. Okay, aside from that, we're gonna give out one free coaching session with the coach.
Fantastic. Oh, yes. Oh, naman. Gusto natin yan. Gusto natin yan.
Okay, one free coaching session. And that can happen anytime during the video, Coach. So you have to stay tuned until the end of the session. And because at the end of it, you know what, Coach? Ito yung pwede nila manalo, yung pangatlo.
Ano yung pangatlo?
Ito, nakita ko lang to dun sa basement namin eh. It's an action, bro.
Action
Yan.
Pro camera, para siyang
Ah.
GoPro. Pwede mo
Yeah.
ikabit yan sa motorcycle, sa kotse.
Oo.
Pwede mo rin ikabit habang nagsusurf ka, no? Because it's
Oo.
waterproof. Tama
Oo.
ba?
Yun nga lang,
Wow,
problema
we're
natin,
giving away that.
di tayo makalabas. Pinamimigay ko na.
Right,
Okay
right,
ba
right.
yun?
So
Happy
it's an
birthday
action
to. Yan,
camera.
yan. Diba?
Fantastic. We're giving away that. So stay
Oo.
tuned until the end. Anytime during the show, ira-raffle natin yan. So before, nagra-raffle lagi tayo at the end of the show. But this time,
Oo.
we will raffle it off. Depende. Kung baka makakarinig kayo ng alarm na twin, twin. Pag merong nag-alarm, ibig sabihin, raffle na tayo.
Oo, parang ganito,
Sige,
parang ganito,
texting.
coach. Yun, di ba?
Yan. So pag
Ibig
narinig nyo
sabihin
yan,
nun
ibig
is,
sabihin, magpaparaffle na naman tayo, right? So maganda yung mga
Correct.
raffle prizes natin for today. Yan.
Okay. Sige,
And we
excited
have
na
a
sila,
very
excited na
interesting
sila.
topic today, Coach Ron, no? Maganda yung
Yes,
topic
it is,
natin
it is.
today. What are we going to talk about today, Coach Ron?
Yeah.
Nandiyan na si
So,
Professor Sai.
yan. So,
Hello.
Prof. Sai,
Hello, Professor.
welcome back.
Welcome back, Professor. How's your
Yan.
connection now?
Connecting audio. So, very interesting
Right.
yung topic natin, Coach Jeff, kasi we're gonna talk about, diba, how to deal with or how to kill the enemy called procrastination. Tama ba?
Oh, yes.
Ba, ibig
That's
sabihin ng
right.
procrastination, 'di ba? So, yan, alamin din natin 'yan. Ano ba 'yan? Ano ba yung cause? Ano ba yung possible causes ng procrastination? Ano ba yung punot dulo niyan? Why do people procrastinate? Tama ba?
Right.
Kasi
And no
maintindihan
exception,
natin.
lahat tayo
Yeah.
ma-experience talaga yan
At
at
some
some
point,
point in our lives.
Yeah, or meron tayong habit of that, no? So very
Right.
important 'yon na maintindihan natin so we can cure it once and for all. Tama? Kasi coach, alam mo, one thing I learned as well, na procrastination can be a good thing as well. Alam mo ba 'yun? Mamaya explain.
Oh, really? Wow,
it is,
maganda
it is.
yan, ha? That's
Oo,
very
so-
interesting.
Yeah, so
Sabi
yan,
yun,
alamin din natin yan. Pero at the end of it, no, ang maganda dito, we're gonna give them tips, as in practical tips, no? How do we actually tayo as coaches, how do we overcome those let's say yung pag natitempt tayo ma-procrastinate when we're
Right.
pag tinatamaan tayo ng lazy pill, tama ba?
Oh, yes. That's right.
And sometimes ganun talaga. And how do we actually overcome it? Kasi importante 'yon sa trabaho natin. Tama ba, coach?
Right. Tama. So if there are leaders right now who's watching the show, tag your advisors, tag your teammates. Sabihin
So
mo sa
alam mo na,
kanila,
coach.
manood na
Alam mo na,
ngayon.
coach, pag tinag ka, ibig sabihin tamad ka.
Ayun.
De, joke lang.
Ganun pala yun.
At
Diba?
least
Ganun pala
as a
yun.
reminder. So tag your entire team to watch the show para ma-remind sila na these are the causes of procrastination, and these are also the mind hacks on how you can overcome that. Kasi lahat tayo makaka-experience yan at some point in our lives. So we have to deal with them. The question is, can you deal with them effectively? Yan.
That's the real question.
Diba? So
How you
yan yung
effectively deal with
pag-uusapan
it.
natin.
Wow, okay,
that's right.
great. Okay, sige.
Oo.
Let's start na tayo. And you know what, coach, no? One thing na natutunan ko sa doon sa NLP, no? Kasi NLP based tong insights na nakita ko. Now, one thing pala na that possible causes ng procrastination. Unang-una, define muna natin. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng procrastinate, coach?
Yun. Ano ba ibig
Yan.
sabihin?
Yan.
Procrastination is really delaying something. Diba?
Delaying something.
Delaying something, delaying a task na alam mong importante pero hindi ginagawa. Kasi there are a lot of causes as well. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin, ano ba yung mga causes na bakit tayo nagde-delay? Di ba? Mga ganun.
Yan yung mga tipong, sige, bukas na nga lang. Yan, pag naririnig mo yung sarili mo na bukas na nga lang, o kaya, may bukas pa naman ako eh. O kaya, tsaka na lang. Tama ba? Or, okay pa yan. Di ba? Yung mga ganun.
Pwede pa yan, pwede pa.
Pwede pa yan, di ba? So,
pwede pa, malayo pa.
Oo. So,
5 minutes
sometimes,
muna.
5 minutes pa, di ba?
5 minutes
So,
pa, di ba?
Or,
So, sino
there
dito?
are also times na we get distracted. So let's say you're about to do the work, then another task will come up, or there's a
Mm-mm.
distraction that's coming, there's a text
Oo.
message, there's a phone call, there's
Right.
anything that can distract you from actually starting. Tapos
Yeah.
makakalimutan mo na.
Right,
Diba?
right.
Tapos at the end of the day, ma-realize mo wala ka pang sinimulan. Then you go back to the usual self again tomorrow. Yeah.
Right, oo. So ano ba yung mga bagay-bagay na usually na pinoprocrastinate natin, coach? Okay, I can name a
Yan.
few, no? Okay,
Sige,
like,
sige.
Coach Ron.
Go ahead.
Sige,
okay,
Coach
like,
Ron, go ahead.
kaso pero tamaan yung dapat tamaan ha, pag tinamaan sa pool.
Oo.
Yung mga paying the bills on time.
Ayun.
yan.
Napag-uusapan lang
Yan.
naman di ba? Okay lang.
Ako
Sige.
yan, ako yan.
Yan.
Oh, alam nyo ba,
Oo.
Professor?
O yan,
Yung
napag-confession
Putulan
na.
ako niya.
Oo, naputo
Naputulan ka
kaya
ng linya.
pala.
Putol.
Oo.
Ayokong lumabas.
Ano linya?
So,
Hmm.
Globe. So,
Globe.
ayokong lumabas. I just wanna stay at home. So, kanina, napikon na si Globe sa akin. Pinutol na. So, sabi ko, oh my
Oo.
God, naputol. So, I had to pay it.
To go
Buti na lang, I was able to pay it before our show.
Kaya sabi
So,
ko
yan,
pala,
diba?
kaya pala hindi ko mahagilap to missing in action.
Oo.
Yun
Anong
pala
oras
yun.
na?
Wala pa lang linya.
Oo. I mean, pwedeng
Wala.
pag incoming call, di ba? So, sino dito yung nakaka-relate doon? Yung tipong pinagpapabukas natin yung due date ng yung pagbabayad sa bills, tama ba?
Yan.
Right.
Meron
Tagal pa naman. Oo. Kaya pa.
Di pa naman ako puputulan ng Meralco. Kaya, di ba, alam mo yun yung tipong
Okay
ganon?
lang.
O kaya, okay pa naman yung credit card ko. Or hindi naman ako sinisingil ni kumpare.
Okay lang.
Yan.
Oo.
Diba? O yan, mga
Tama,
ganyan.
tama.
Okay. O kaya, yun yung the usual stuff. Tama ba, coach? Ano pa? Yung tipong promising, when you promise someone to call. Tama
Yan.
ba?
And you never do.
Yung tipo, tawagan kita and you never did. Diba? Or sending an email,
right.
importanteng email na alam mong importante na i-send mo pero pinagpabukas mo. Tama ba?
Right.
Okay, ano pa?
Right.
Yung pag-iipon, coach!
Yan. Oo.
Tama ba?
Pag-iipon. Pinapabukas
Pag-iipon.
din. Next time na lang.
Oo,
Sayang
hindi
lang.
nga bukas next coach eh. Next year na lang. Kasi
O kaya pag sasabihin nila pag wala ng pandemic.
oo, di ba?
Pag wala ng pandemic, nagpo-procrastinate din tayo doon. What else?
Right.
We also procrastinate on our diet.
Okay, yeah. Baka tanungin
Diba,
natin yung
we
mga audience natin. Guys, please share
Sige.
something. Please share something na
Kwento nyo lang,
usually
kwento.
pinagpapabukas natin.
Dinidili
may nag-share.
natin. Ang sabi
Kasi sinasabi may grace period naman. O tama nga naman, di ba? Okay.
Mm.
Ano pa ba usual? And so ibig sabihin, coach, 'di ba, procrastination is actually a habit. Tama ba? You're not actually a
Right.
procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating. 'Di ba? Kasi
Yan.
magkaiba 'yun eh, 'di ba, no? Kaya importante. Pero intindihin muna natin, ano ba yung possible causes ng procrastination? Now, let me share you with this, no, coaches. Okay, ang procrastination pala, and one of the possible causes nito is that usually nagpo-procrastinate tayo because of the things that, number one, if it's linked to a negative feeling. Okay, for example, stress.
We want to delay that kasi
Yeah,
ayaw ng negative
oo.
feeling. Ayun.
There's a negative feeling kasi. For example, let me
Right.
give you some examples. Coach, kailan yun, meron ka bang time na kuwari, merong hinihiling sa iyo yung boss mo? O kaya mahal mo sa buhay. Pero since hindi mo siya hindi mo siya bati ngayon, anong gagawin mo? Ipagpapabukas. Uy, de-delay mo just to piss her off.
Delay.
Tama ba?
Right,
Alam mo yun, ibig sabihin, sometimes, ano pala to, coach? Kumari na nagagawa, meron tong punot dulo yan nung bata pa tayo. Na yung tipong, nagiging rebelde tayo. Hindi ako mag-aaral. Kahit na kaya mo mag-aral, it's because of, di ba, medyo, lagi ka kasi pinipilit, rebellious ka. So alam mo, lagi mo nalilik yung, although alam mo na ang pag-aaral, mabuti. Tama ba?
Correct.
Mabuti naman talaga. Pero since merong negative feeling ka pag pinipilit ka mag-aral, then you tend to, hindi, bahala ka. Next time na lang yan. Kung kailan ko gustong gawin. Tama ba? So that's one of the possible coaches, no? Okay, isa pa na nakita ko na possible niyan is, it's really, because we are distracted. Nangyayari ba yan sa'yo,
Because
coach?
so many
Oh, yeah.
so many
Oh,
So
maraming
many
noise.
distractions in life, yeah.
Lalo
Right,
So
ngayon,
many
right.
noise, so many distractions,
Oo,
especially sa digital age natin. Social
tama.
media is
Napakadami.
there,
Oo, oo.
notifications,
Tama,
diba? Lahat
tama.
yan, marami
Email,
talaga.
'di ba? Lahat eh.
Oo,
Coach Ron, ano
oo.
ba 'yun?
Oo.
Yeah.
Yun din ba yung dahilan kung bakit nagkaroon ng tinatawag nating Filipino time? Kasi pag
Yan,
sinabi
oo.
ng mga foreigners Filipino time, negative
Usually.
kagad ang connotation sa atin eh, no?
Oo, oo, oo.
What's your comment on that, Coach Ron?
Oo. Yeah, kasi ano eh, very lax. We're very lax in when it comes to time. 'Di ba? Yung tipong kasi
Right.
tayo, very polite
We
kasi
don't want to get
tayo.
pressured.
Tama ba? Very polite tayo and all, 'di ba? And that's probably one of the reasons, no? Kasi 'di ba sa mga teachers tinuturo yung manana habit. Ano yung manana habit? 'Di ba yun nga yun, yung pinagpapabukas
Mamaya na.
lagi.
Oo.
Mamaya na,
Oo.
'di ba? Mamaya,
Mm-mm.
manana. Okay, so
Right.
there coach, yung pagiging when we procrastinate, meron palang indicator. It
Okay.
indicates lack of motivation.
Yeah.
Kasi
Oo.
kasi
Yun
daw,
pala
kaya
yun.
ano ba 'yan? Ang susi pala
Because
diyan is
mo-
hindi ka yeah,
most people kasi, pag hindi sila motivated to do something, pinoprocrastinate na nila.
Yeah.
Because they're looking for that motivation para gawin yung certain task. So pag hindi sila motivated, doon na
Baliwala
nangyayari.
lang. Parang baliwala
Oo.
lang. Diba?
tama,
Right,
tama.
right. When in fact, motivation doesn't begin sa pinakasimula.
Yeah.
Right? It's actually a byproduct of what you are doing.
Right, right.
Right?
And tama yan, coach,
Sige,
no?
go ahead, coach.
Yep. And we found out na yung para madali pala yung motivation kasi sa katulad na sabi ni Coach Jeff, mahirap yung maging motivated lagi. Do you agree, guys? Do you agree? Please comment sa comment section. Motivation is temporary. Tama ba? Kaya nga sinasabi, it's
That's
like
right.
shower. You have to do it every day. Kasi nga it doesn't
Yeah.
last. Tama ba? Pero
Right.
yung pala,
That's right.
coach, that's very true. That is assuming that motivation comes from somewhere else.
Mm.
Tama ba? Kasi nga madalas, coach, hinahanap natin siya eh. Pero in reality, it should come from where? It should come from within. Tama
Yes.
ba, coach? So,
Ano yun, Coach Ron?
That's right.
So,
Coach Jeff,
yeah.
when we speak of motivation, is it more of a hype feeling? Para bang, kumbaga kung nakikita mo lahat, ganun, parang feeling mo, ganun ka na rin. Pero pag uwi mo sa bahay mo, since wala nang ganung feeling, parang all of a sudden, magdadrop na bigla yung...
meron ganon, prof, no? Kasi ito yung this is one thing na I've learned na kaya pala nagpo-procrastinate ang tao, it's because they don't know most of the time. Tanungin niyo po yung mga asawa po ninyo kung anong gusto nila. Anong madalas na sinasabi nila? Kasi ayoko ng ganito, ayoko kasi ng ganito, ayoko kasi ng ganito, ayoko ng ganyan. Tama ba?
Ayun.
Most of the time, people will always talk to you about what they do not want instead of talking to you on what they want. Tama ba? I mean, kahit kanino, I mean sa agents mo, 'di ba? Ano, for example, coach, minsan mag-workout tayo kasi nakita na natin ang taba na natin. Alam mo yun?
Ayun, oo. Negative
Ano yung
lagi.
tipong negative eh, di ba? Alam mo yun? Tipong most of the time, when you ask someone, what's your motivation in working out, minsan na lumalabas subconsciously, it's really more of, hey, ayoko kasing tumaba. Ayoko yung nakikita ko sa, alam mo yun? Motivation. And study shows na pag galing pala sa negative yung motivation mo in getting your goals, medyo hindi siya sustainable. Hindi siya pala sustainable,
No
coach.
problem.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kasi
Okay.
bakit? Kasi nga most of the time, hindi mo naman araw-araw nararamdaman yung problema eh. Tama ba, coach? 'Di ba?
Yeah.
So ano daw yung susi? If you don't want to deal with procrastination, you have to deal with really what you want, what you desire. Tama? Ano ba yung talagang gusto mo? You have to be clear with your vision. So financial
More of the goals.
advisors, yeah, tama ba? Ano ba yung goal mo? Ano ba yung clear vision mo? What is your ideal life? What is your dream job? What is your dream life? Kasi pag hindi malinaw yon, coach, hindi ka talaga babangon ng maaga. Tama ba?
Correct.
That's
Tama?
correct. Hindi ka
So
talaga
very
magtatawag, hindi ka
hindi ka
talaga
magtatawag, oo.
hindi ka mag-set ng mga appointments, hindi ka attend ng trainings kasi
Tama.
hindi malinaw yung vision.
Hindi malinaw yung vision. So very clear tayo doon, guys. Ibig sabihin, coach, hindi lang, it's not just the vision. Kailangan daw yung vision mo will actually, dapat naka-tie up pala yan kung what is valuable to you. Ano ba yung value system mo?
Mm.
For example,
Okay.
tayo, coach,
Mm-mm.
coaches, ano ba yung value system natin? Bakit natin ginagawa to? This is even free. Pero why do we do it? Tama ba? Because why? Because ang value system ko, personally, I am happy when I do this. And number two, I love helping people. So guess what? 'Di ba yung pag-train ng tao, just imagine, 'di ba, coach, nakailang batch na tayo? 131 na po bukas. Pero
Wow.
never nag-waiver yung
131.
131 batches with over 10,000 students. Pero just imagine, we would do our best every single time. Tama ba, coach? And I'm sure
Yes,
ganun ka
that's
din,
correct.
Prof. Sai, no? You've been in
It's
the
always
business
ano eh.
for...
It's since 1998, bro.
Oo. Tama ba, no? So, just imagine, kung hindi mo nakita na ito talaga yung gusto mong gawin forever and you're not happy about it, hindi ka gigising. Tama ba? So,
Hindi ka
just imagine,
magte-train.
right? Hindi ka
Diba?
magte-train, hindi ka magpa-practice. So, so kailangan natin dun sa financial advisors, ibig sabihin nun, kailangan pala lahat ng ginagawa natin, naka-tie up on the value system that we have.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Right,
does
right,
this
right.
make me happy? Tama ba? Does
Mm-mm.
this make me happy? And does this bring me joy or whatever is important to you? 'Di ba? Kasi kung hindi talaga, coach, talagang hindi mo gigisingan 'yan or hindi mo, 'di ba, bibigyan ng time. Tama ba?
Tama.
So dapat pala
Yep.
ganon, very clear tayo, coach, on what we really desire. Not yung ayaw natin. Kasi pag nag-focus pala tayo sa ayaw, the subconscious doesn't register the negative. It will only attract kung ano yung clear sa So pag very clear sa
Mm.
na ayaw mo yun, that's what you will get. Tama ba? So clearly, coaches, there's a way of how to motivate someone, or especially yourself. Kailangan talaga itatie up mo yung vision mo dun sa value system mo. Tama?
Ano yan
So
eh,
very clear
Coach
yan.
Ron, in short, parang what we're saying here, it's more of a clarity of your vision or clarity
Yes.
of your goal.
Tama.
Kaya sabi natin minsan, what's the difference between a dream and a goal?
Mhm.
Well, everybody has a dream,
Right.
but once you put a timeline on it or a timetable, it becomes a goal, especially if you check
Tama.
on that goal every now and then. Ako as a professor, as a trainer, ang goal ko lagi is, para sa akin, Coach Ron, Coach Chef, every session is always a first time. Yan ang
Tama,
sinisiksik ko sa
tama.
utak ko lagi eh. Kasi pag inisip ko na yung session ko, ay parang katulad lang ng dati yan eh. There's always a tendency na maging lax ka sa performance mo. There's a tendency
Tama.
na mag-drop yung enthusiasm mo. There's a tendency na mag-procrastinate ka sa quality na gusto mong ibigay. Sabi mo marami pa namang session, okay lang kahit pangit yung
Right.
performance ko ngayon. Sa akin, ang lagi kong nilalagay sa utak ko, sa kokote ko, sabi ng nanay ko, make every session always as a first time. Bakit? Kasi pag nandun yung tendency na, sabi ko nga mapapaya na rin lang ako, di gagalingan ko na. So dahil sa naging ganun ang thinking ko, I see to it na isa lang ang umattend sa akin o 100 o 1,000,
Mhm.
you will get the
Right.
same enthusiasm. Diba?
Yeah.
Why?
Yep.
Because
Nice.
I agree with what you're saying, Coach Ron Yung clarity ng gusto mo Diba?
Oo. Ako perfect example ka na before I'll let Coach Jeff share. Ako malinaw sa akin na I wanted to drive a red Mazda MX-5. Malinaw
Right.
po sa akin yun.
That's right.
And napakalinaw po sa akin what I really want to do with it. You know what? I want to drive into Tagaytay na kasama ko yung asawa ko. I want to drive with my kid na pagpunta namin sa Vermosa, mag-walking kami doon, mag-McDonald's kami doon, and masasabi niya na, wow, ang sarap naman, Daddy. Alam mo yun, it's really, you have to tie up your goals with the emotions that you want to achieve. Tama ba? For it to happen. Kasi
Right.
kung gusto mo lang magkaroon ng pera, coach, madali naman magkaroon ng pera. Pero guess what? Yung mga walang magandang plano sa pera nila, madalas nawawala ka agad.
Nawawala, naubos
Yan.
na.
Tama ba?
Mhm.
Tama
Right.
ba? So very,
That's
very
correct.
important
That's
pala
true.
yun. Yan. So I just really want to share that, no? Kasi that's what keeps me going, na yung tipong kailangan gawin to ngayon.
Correct.
Kasi kahit mahirap to
Mhm.
ngayon, alam ko na whatever I do right now, it contributes to the bigger picture. 'Di ba? Of what I am doing, 'di ba? As a financial advisor or as 'di ba, as a ABC trainer. Ikaw, coach. Coach Jeff.
Right. So, this is what we're going to do, guys. So, now that we know kung saan nanggagaling yun,
Yeah.
magbibigay ngayon kami ng different tips sa inyo, mga mind hacks on how
Yeah.
you can overcome procrastination. Okay? So,
Good.
let me give
Okay.
a few tips muna, then I'll pass it to
Yeah.
Professor Sai and Coach Ron para maka-share din sila. The first one is very important. When you want to do something, you want to accomplish something, wag mo
Mhm.
munang hanapin kung motivated ka o hindi. No. You
Mhm.
just do it first. Because when you do it first, then motivation comes after doing it. Kasi once na
Tama.
naka-create ka na ng enough momentum, doon ka lang nagiging motivated. Hindi kasi
That's right.
yung motivation, hindi yan nangyayari sa simula. Na motivated ako, kaya ako to gagawin. No. It doesn't work that way, right? You have to do it first so that you can be motivated na ituloy-tuloy mo siya. Very important yan. So, the first tip there is i-define mo clearly dun sa mind mo ngayon na kailangan ko muna palang gawin to para maging motivated akong gawin tuloy-tuloy.
Tama.
Hindi siya yung kailangan maging motivated muna ako para gawin
Para
ko yan.
oo. You have to
It's
start.
the other
Parang
way around.
yeah,
That's
parang
right.
coach, parang engine. Di ba? You have to start the engine para
Yeah.
para uminit. Hindi pwedeng initin mo muna bago mag-start. Tama ba,
Tama.
coach? No?
Tama.
Meron ka ba
That's
nakita
correct.
ganun? Sige,
That's
painitin mo muna para mag-start. Parang, pero
Tama.
tsaka yun, no,
Yes.
one more
That's
thing, no,
right.
gusto ko i-add doon kay Coach Jeff. One thing na we have to realize na ang motivation pala, you really don't need to look for it. Kasi dapat naka-built in na yan sa goal mo tsaka sa value system mo. It is something built in already. Kailangan mo na lang siya.
Inherent na yun.
Yun, katulad nung sinabi ni Coach Jeff, you just need to do it. Do it right away. Para, alam mo yun,
You just
kasi
need to
clear naman
decide,
sa'yo
yeah.
Yan, tama ba? Tama yung sinabi ni Coach Jeff. You have to make that decision. Kasi most of the time, kaya hindi natin ginagawa kasi hindi ka makapag-decide. Tama ba, Coach? Oh, ilang kliyente mo, ilang
Gagawin ko na
kliyente
ba to?
natin.
O hindi muna. Teka
Oo.
lang. Oo. Yan.
Tama ba? Kaya kaya importante ko, coaches, na kailangan closers ang mga financial advisors. Kasi you know why? Kasi we have to empower them to make decisions. Kasi pag hindi mo sila na-empower to make
Right.
decisions, they will be procrastinators.
Tama.
Tama ba?
Tapos sasabihin mo yung paboritong line
Yeah,
ng mga
yeah.
Oo.
financial advisor. Ano
Ano
yun,
yun?
Coach Jeff? Paboritong line ng mga financial advisor.
Pag sinabi ng client na, sige, next time na lang. O, sige,
Next time
balikan
na lang.
kita. Sabihin nila,
Ano yun, Coach Jeff?
sige po.
Sige
Sige
po. Diba? Diba? Sa akin, that in itself.
Oo,
already-
yan. Teka, nandiyan na yung magic,
Diba?
magic torotot.
Kasi nandiyan na yung torotot. Nandiyan na yung torotot.
Okay, it's
time to
raffle
raffle.
time!
Raffle time! Okay.
Raffle time.
Alright, raffle muna tayo.
Raffle
Fantastic,
time.
fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, so
Coaches, explain mo
unang
muna
paraffle natin.
yung
Sige,
ano,
Coach
yung
Jeff.
mga
Muna yung mechanics.
mechanics at saka yung masterclass na paparaffle.
Right.
Sige, Coach.
So, ganito guys ang gagawin natin, no? So, ang unang paraffle natin is sino man ang manalo, you can choose the master class of your choice. Okay? Ano yung master class of your choice? Ano yung mga pwede mong piliin? Number 1, pwede mong piliin yung training with Coach Ava, which is this coming August 8. Tama
Yun.
ba, Coach Ron?
Okay.
Nako, kung di nyo pa namimiss si Coach
Oo.
Ava. Parang
This
si
coming August
si Coach Brian. Coach Brian, parinig mo nga si Coach Ava. Di, mamaya
Sige
na.
nga. Okay, sample
So,
na lang.
August
Sample.
So August 8th, that's
August
how
8.
to attract the cold market and never run out of leads ever again. Kasi marami namang
Oo.
taong naghahanap ng insurance. Ang tanong,
Mhm.
ikaw ba ang hahanapin nila? Right? So
Yun.
we'll teach you how to
Galing.
attract the cold market para hindi na ikaw ang naghahanap sa kanila, sila ang lumalapit sa iyo. So that's going to be
Oo.
on August 8th. If you want to win that virtual seat, pag
Oo.
ikaw nanalo
August
dito,
8 na yan.
then you can do that. Next one is yung August 14 natin, which is the social media content blueprint. Ano bang
Yun.
i-post mo dapat sa Facebook mo, sa Instagram mo? Paano ka magkaroon ng magandang engagement sa timeline mo? Anong ipo-post, anong content, anong colors, paano yung design, ituturo din namin sa inyo yan. That's going to be on August 14. On August 15 naman, we'll teach you how to set appointments online and also the ABC worksheet for money management. Ibig sabihin, we'll teach you how to teach your clients budget techniques, how to
Iyon.
budget, how to allocate, how to
Fantastic.
prioritize
Galing,
cash
galing.
flow. Ituturo namin sa inyo yan. Para hindi na kayo maghuhula kung magkano ipa-price mo sa client. The worksheet, automated yan, it will determine the budget of your client so that you can
Galing.
close deals with a higher case size. Oh, fantastic, di ba? Ano pa?
Galing.
Meron din tayo
Fantastic.
this coming August 23. That's the real strategies to tax and estate planning made easy. The
Yun.
complete series
Oo.
with Professor
series
Sai De La Torre. Yun ang maganda. Professor Sai, can you say more something about that?
Okay, thank you so much for that, Coach Jeff. Coach Ron, Coach Jeff. So on August 23, we have this, it's going to be a whole day session.
Full day
So,
na, hindi na trilogy.
Hindi na siya trilogy. Kumbaga, ang kagandahan nito, especially for those who were not able to attend before, okay, again, you will hear, you will learn, you will get the practical tips on how to close high net worth clients. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, insurance is just one of the concerns. But if you would be able to answer their concerns, their real concerns, it's just going to go smoothly. Kumbaga, insurance is now going to become a tool to help you close your clients. But the basics of tax and estate planning, sabi ko nga this is now what we call a strategic way on looking at tax and estate planning. Hindi na siya conceptual, Coach Ron. Wala na tayo,
Tama.
wala nang definition dito, wala nang gano'n. Ang tanong ngayon dito, paano mo siya i-apply? Paano mo tuturuan ng kliyente mo? Paano how you would be able to add value to your clients? And how do we do that? By using the ABC way of tax and estate planning. Malungkot po ba ang tax and estate planning? Hindi po. We do it the ABC way. Masaya, nagtatawanan, pero at the same time, natututo. That's how we do it in ABC. Okay, back to you.
Fantastic. So that's right. So if you want to learn that, Professor Sai will teach you his secrets, his experience with the exact pitches on what to do. Itong concern ng client, itong strategy na gagawin mo. If you want to learn that, attend on August 23. And then on August 25, meron din tayo handling objections mastery. If you want to learn how to handle any type of objection, you can also choose that. Yan ang mga master classes natin. So,
Okay.
right? So,
Yan na
fantastic. So,
Tsaka meron
ganito
pa,
ang
Coach.
mechanics.
Meron pa. Meron pa. Hindi, meron tayong secret. Kaso secret pa yun eh.
Oh, sige.
Secret pa yun. Pag yun lumabas
secret
ako,
pa.
sigurado ka na yun. Maraming
secret pa.
Kasi maraming
Okay.
fans yung speaker natin doon. Okay, game na tayo. Game na tayo.
Okay, game.
Ganito ang mechanics, guys. Napapasayaw talaga ako pag yun yung music. So ganito ang gagawin natin, guys. Very important. Ang bago mechanics natin ngayon para sa raffle na to, mag-scroll si Coach Ron. Sino man ang mga nag-tag. Okay? Kung nag-tag na kayo ng 5 friends ninyo with the hashtag, then magsuscroll lang tayo randomly, then pipiliin kayo ni Coach Ron kung sinong mananalo. Yun ang
Tawag
mananalo.
dyan,
Okay?
Imbis na digital raffle, analog raffle.
Analog raffle.
Analog lang. Tiga ganun na lang.
Analog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sino
Kailangan
man ang
natin ng drum roll, Brian.
Drum roll, please,
sino man ang
Coach
tumapat
Brian.
doon, siya
Okay, game na tayo,
mananalo ng
Coach.
Masterclass of your choice. Okay, go.
1, 2, 3.
Drum roll, please.
Okay, meron na tayo nanalo. Miss Pamela Dayan Morales Senon.
Okay, congratulations.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Alright.
Galing.
Send us a message, please. Send us a
Pamela
message so that
Dayan
you can
Morales
claim your
Senon.
prize.
Okay, are you here? Are you here? Okay, fantastic. So you won.
Yan.
Okay,
Oh, if
fantastic,
you are here,
fantastic.
yes, yes,
Congratulations,
yes. Send us a
congratulations.
message so
Okay,
that we
okay,
can
game na
claim
tayo.
your virtual suite
Ayan.
seat. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
go, let's go back.
Fantastic.
Dun sa
So
discussion, coach.
let's
Okay.
let's
Oh,
provide
sige nga,
more
kasi
techniques.
para makauwi na tayo. Joke lang.
Right,
So,
right,
bahay
right.
muna tayo.
Ano pa yung mga advice na pwede niyong ibigay? How do they beat procrastination?
Oh, ako, Coach Jeff, may share ako. Ito, talagang lagi ko itong
Yeah.
ginagamit eh.
Go
ko,
ahead, Professor
two
Sai.
things. The power of the pen and the power of the picture.
Wow.
Pagka sinusulat mo yung gusto mo, ako kasi every morning pag bukas ko ng pinto ko, nakasulat na kagad yung goals ko eh. So it reminds me every day na wala kang karapatang maging tamad. Wala kang karapatang mag-delay. Bakit? Yung nakasulat na yan, hindi yan mangyayari. So the power of the pen kasi nakasulat. And second, the power of the picture. Gumagamit ako ng vision board eh. I remember a few years back when I was starting as an entrepreneur, talagang nag-cut ako ng mga gusto kong mangyari. Then little that I know, yung mga lahat ng nandun pictures, sasakyan, bahay, bank account, lahat yun nangyari na. Ang ginawa ko
Amazing.
sige lang, trabaho lang ng trabaho kasi every day nakikita ko eh. So parang sinasabi sa
Wow.
mind ko na ito yung goal na gusto mo. Kumbaga nagkakaroon ka ng, I like to use the word coach, nagkakaroon ka ng clarity ng direction, clarity. Bakit? Kasi nakikita mo siya eh.
Right,
And
right.
remember, people as we are visuals, di ba? Minsan pag
Right.
sinabi mo lang,
Very visual.
pag tinanong ka, ano bang balak ko sa buhay mo? Kasi gusto ko ng ganito, ganyan. Pero pag sinabi mo lang, wala, hindi mo siya sinusulat or wala kang picture, wala kang, ang tendency, nagiging lax, bukas na lang, di ba? If you consider the power of the pen and the power of the picture, nakapost yan sa pinto mo, sa bahay mo. Ako, may nakapost nga ako sa opisina ko eh. Pag upo ko, yung kagad na makikita ko, alam ko wala akong karapatang maging tamad.
Yeah.
Minsan,
Good.
ko, tamad ba ako? Hindi eh. It's just that talagang minsan marami lang talagang distractions eh. And we really have to also manage yung distractions eh. Yung ginagamit ko, Coach, that's my personal tip. The power of the pen and the power of the picture.
Right,
Fantastic.
right. Okay.
So practical tip, guys. Ito yung gagawin ninyo. Starting tonight, you write it down, or kung pictures ang gusto nyo, you post it doon sa madalas yung puntahan. So every morning, let's say, here's an example. Every morning, when you wake up, syempre, dumediretso ka sa CR, di ba? You wash your face, you brush your teeth. So habang naghuhugas ka ng face, you brushing your teeth, nakapaskil na doon yung mga pictures ng mga goals mo. So that every time you wash your face, you brush your teeth, or kung ano man ang ginagawa mo doon, kung nagmimilagro ka doon, di ba? You take a look at those photos to remind you every day that the reason why I want to start working today is because I want to accomplish all of those goals. So that because of this, the reason why I'm working, because I want to have this, I want to have that, I want to achieve this. It's going to help you, make a decision for the day, right? Make a decision for the day that I'm going to put it into action, because if I put it into action, then I become motivated in doing more. Fantastic, fantastic. What else, Coach Ron?
Yeah. Ako naman yung nasabi mo na to, Coach pero it's sometimes kasi it's hard, it's easy to say it, but it's really hard to do. Yun yung making decisions, no?
Okay.
Ako personally, I'm not afraid to make decisions. Whether mali yan o tama, ang mahalaga sa akin, nakapag-desisyon ako. Na yung at that time, I feel, yung gut feel ko, I go for it. Whether hindi ko alam if it will work, tama ba? Pero ano yung motivating factor ko? Bakit ganun ako mag-decide? Kasi number one, I know that failure is not real. So hindi ako takot mag-fail. Tama ba? The worst thing that can happen is I will learn from it. Tama ba, no, coaches?
Right.
So ano ibig sabihin doon? Kasi remember, there's no such thing as failure, only results. So if you failed on something, ibig sabihin nun, may negative feedback lang. So you just need to learn from it. So ako, kailangan talaga every single day, magbilang ka ng 5 seconds. Yun yung tinatawag namin ni Coach na 5-second rule. The 5-second rule na pinapractice natin sa ABC graduates is not only for approaching clients. It is actually making decisions dun sa gusto mo. Kunwari, sige, gagawin ko na yung MOA. Tama ba, no? Kanina lang, gumawa ko ng MOA for mag-draft ako. Diba? I just need to make the decision. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. O sige, game na. Let me start. Tama ba? Kasi if you don't start, 'di ba, that will be that will be detrimental for you. Okay? So very very important po 'yun. You start where you are, you don't wait. And one thing I've learned from that, coach, is remember, ang experience ba it's a good teacher? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Tama ba, no? Experience comes from bad decisions. Kaya nga, meron tinatawag na charge to experience eh.
Yeah.
Tama ba?
Mm,
Kasi you made the wrong decision. So, ibig sabihin, it is making decisions is whether it's right or wrong, it's still good for you. Kasi at the end of the day, you will gain experience out of it. So,
Correct.
yun ang
Yeah.
very, very important. Every day, if you catch yourself procrastinating on making decisions, just go with your gut and make calculated decisions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. O sige, game na tayo. Start with
Game.
it. Yun po yun. Okay, okay. Ano pa? Ano pa, coaches?
Galing.
Isa pang round. Isa pang
Fantastic.
round.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
No? Another thing that you guys can do, and especially if you wanna get rid of procrastination, is you clear out distractions. Very important po yan. Kasi sometimes you want to be distracted so that you won't do the task.
Para meron kang reason.
Di ba?
Meron kang reason,
Para meron
no?
kang reason na hindi gawin eh. Right?
Oo, sabihin mo.
Especially na meron kang important task, meron deadline kailangan mong gawin, or meron kang hinahabol na quota, or meron kang hinahabol na validation. Mangyayari yan na merong mga events, or merong mga messages, or merong Netflix, di ba? Meron kang kailangan gawin, or even
So, kailangan patayin yung
PlayStation,
mga notifications,
Call of
coach.
Duty. That's right. So, tama yung sinabi ni Coach Ron. Very important, guys. When you are in the zone, ibig sabihin, nag-decide
Work
ka na,
mode.
I'm gonna do this, di ba? Work mode ka na, turn off all notifications, right? Your
Tama.
phone, this is a distraction. So turn off all notifications. Only activate notifications na yung mga important people in your life na, but just in case may emergency, madali kang ma-reach. But the rest, turn it off. At the same time, if you want to truly focus and clear out, all distractions, you choose an area doon sa bahay mo that you won't get easily distracted. Very important yan. You can assign a corner, you can assign a room. Hindi kasi pwedeng...
Saan ka ba hindi ni-istorbo ni
Ibig sabihin...
Ninday. Diba si Hinday?
So pumili ka ng space.
Area of Zen.
Walang distraction.
Tama
Area of
Area of
Zen
Zen.
mo. Okay?
Yun, oo nga.
Ibig sabihin, guys, let's just say, for other people, hindi sila makakonsentrate pag nandun lang sila lagi sa sala. Kasi, ang sala is meant to be for relaxation, socializing, or watching Netflix, mga ganon. So, choose an area. Any area, basta. Meron kang isa, Professor Sai. Wala siyang ibang area kasi maliit lang ang bahay niya. Pero meron siyang thinking chair. Ibig sabihin, every time na nakaupo siya sa thinking chair, wala nang ibang pwedeng magdistorbo sa kanya. Alam na ng mga family members
Parang
niya.
alam ko na mangyayari, coach? Pag meron ako niyan.
Oo.
Sabihin sa akin ng asawa ko, umupo ka nga dyan kasi parang hindi ka nag-iisip eh.
So, meron doon, thinking chair. Yung iba naman, what they do, para hindi sila ma-distract.
Wala bang channeling chair, coach?
Channeling chair. Yung iba naman para hindi ma-distract. Since, for example, you have a lot of kids, you have a lot of family members, andun si nanay, si tatay, mga kapatid mo, wala kang area talaga na privacy. Other people, once na nasa mood na sila, they would go to their car. Nandun lang sila sa loob ng kotse for the next 30 minutes or 45 minutes just doing the work. So you find that zen na sinasabi ni Professor Sai, the space of zen that you can truly focus. Yung iba naman, they turn off their lahat ng distractions. They turn off their cell phone, they turn off this so that they can truly focus then.
Oo.
Right? Ano pa?
Okay. Ikaw, Coach Prof Sai.
Ako another thing that I do is especially sa work, I try to go to the office earlier. Yung tipong wala pa masyadong mga empleyado kasi pagka ganon.
You start early.
you start early. Kumbaga kung ang pasok namin 9, I see to it as early as mga 8 nandun na ako. Yung
Wow,
Right,
mga
right, right.
fantastic,
Para
fantastic.
nakakapagbasa. Kasi ang inano ko doon, ang una kong ginagawa is, ito, personal ginagawa, I pray. Bago talaga
Yan.
ako magsimula ng trabaho ko, I will always
I
I will
love that.
always get my Bible, tapos magbabasa ako ng readings for the day. Tapos after nun, parang nagkakaroon ako ng clarity of mind kung ano yung kailangan kong gawin. Kasi mamaya,
Okay.
pagdating ng mga around 9 hanggang 9:30, magdadatingan na lahat ng mga tao. Pag nadatingan
Tama,
lahat ng mga tao niyan, mamaya konti may pupunta sir.
Oo.
Sir, kailangan po na ganito. Sir, ito po yung nire-review namin. Sir, pa-review naman po. Sunod-sunod na yon. So
Tama.
distraction na sa akin yon. Hindi na ako makatutok
Mm-mm.
sa gusto kong gawin. Kaya
Right.
minsan,
Right.
gusto kong magbasa, pero dahil nauunahan ako ng mga ganun distraction, nasisira na yung yung momentum ko. Ano
Yeah.
siya, parang nagiging instead na tawag dito, what's our term? Nagiging automatic na lang kasi.
Mm-mm.
Instead na you are responding, nagre-react na lang tayo
Oo.
sa na
Yeah.
nangyayari. Which
Yeah.
para
Right.
sa akin, it shouldn't be the case.
Right.
You should be the one to determine yung direction natin. But of course, may mga ganun kasing incidents na hindi natin minsan maiwasan sa office. Kaya nga ako sinasabi ko, if you need to talk to me, schedule tayo kahit mga after lunch. Ang importante sa akin, kailangan maka-gauge ka agad ng momentum Diba?
Right.
Meron kang mga,
Momentum.
sabi nga ni Coach Ayat, yung mga little success, kailangan maramdaman mo kagad yun Otherwise, magda-drop down yung energy mo Sabi mo, feeling mo parang, and I think that's where stress is coming.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang nai-stress ka na lang, tapos bigla ka na lang, for no particular reason, bigla ka mag-stop na gano'n, diba?
Yeah.
Pero hindi naman talaga ikaw yun. Yun,
Tama,
sa
tama.
akin. I try to come
Okay.
early. I start with the prayer.
Okay, great. That's great advice.
Right,
So,
right, right.
Coach, no, ako last advice, no, kasi actually marami pa tayong pwede ma-share di ba? No,
Yep,
pero
marami
because of
talaga.
time, very limited. Pero siguro one thing na kailangan talaga gawin ng bawat tao na nagtatrabaho, especially if you are If you are a financial advisor, if you are a breadwinner, is you have to remind yourself. Kasi remember, anong sagot? How do you kill procrastination? It's really motivation. Kasi you have to have clarity with your vision,
Vision.
tied up with your values. So ang ginagawa ko, Coach, di ba, every morning I would wake up, katabi ko si Ron J, yayakapin ko yan, hahalikan ko yan. Di ba? That gives me the feeling of buhay na naman ako, magtatrabaho ako para sa anak ko. Number two, meron kasing times na nagtatampo si Ron J, coaches, yung tipong meeting ka, Dad, meeting ka na naman, gaganon pa yan. Meeting na
Right.
naman, katabi mo na naman yung Coach Jeff na yan, gaganon pa yan. Diba? So ngayon, the only way para makalimutan niya yung negative aspect of my work is, kuwari, pag dinadrive ko siya using, di ba, with Ryu, di ba, then sasabihin ko sa kanya, i-anchor ko yon, anak. Ito, kaya madalas nagmi-meeting si Daddy para I can have time for you, para I can drive you, I can have time, ganyan. Para makita niya yung bigger picture. Tama?
Correct.
Diba? So ako, yun na yung pinangahawakan ko every day. And you know what? Remember, when you have a very clear vision, it will push you, it will pull you to that vision. Not really, you don't need to push yourself. With that, may iwasan mo yung procrastinate.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Pero last but not the least, Coach, kanina kasi I shared, sabi ko, merong good side yung procrastination. Tama ba? Okay, there's a good side of it. And the good side of it is this one. The only time that we should catch ourselves in procrastinating if we feel that you really have to slow down. Yung tipong, oops, di ba yun yung sinasabi ni Prof. Sai kanina, parang feeling mo you're kind of stressed out, you need some break, you need a pit stop, you need that occasional hug from your wife and your kids, or you just need to, di ba, take a day off para pagbalik mo, arangkada ka ulit kaagad.
Correct.
Di ba, na uli yung fuel of fire mo to do what you need to do. Diba? Para makuha mo yung dreams po natin. Tama ba? So does that make sense? In that way, procrastination is good kasi you're taking the day off. Why? Because of good intent. Is to intent of going for that vision.
You have to slow down din.
Yeah.
I mean, share lang ako, Coach Ron, Coach.
Sure,
Ito,
sure.
trivia lang to But the reason I enjoy teaching, the reason I enjoy doing trainings, kasi sa akin, Coach Ron, Coach Chef, break ko yun eh. Pag ako hindi
Right.
nagturo
Oh.
kahit isang linggo, makukur yung utak ko eh.
Pag sa
Bakit?
therapy
Kasi,
mo, coach.
therapy
No,
ko yun.
therapy.
Kapag
Yeah, tama.
nagtuturo
Nice.
ako, feeling ko kasi pag ako nagtuturo, doon ko na share yung yung expertise ko eh. And when you get to share your expertise, you also learn.
Tama.
Bakit?
Right.
Kasi day in, day out, ang kaharap ko kasi, mga documents. I review dockets, I review cases, mga tax cases yan. Tapos after ma-review mo yung mga tax cases, i-represent mo yung client sa mga government agency and hopefully may panalo yung kaso, which is what we do. But more than that is, sa akin kaya ako nag-enjoy magturo kasi nai-relate ko sa kanila, ito yung theory, ito yung practice. Na pwede nyo matutunan yan na hindi nyo kailangan ma-experience yung ganong klaseng difficulty. And where do you learn that? From ABC. That's why we incorporated. Kaya sa akin ang teaching, it's really a break. It's really a break for me.
Yeah. Galing.
Fantastic.
So, fantastic.
I love that.
So I hope marami natutunan yung mga viewers natin, coaches, yung followers
Yes.
natin. But ako,
Right.
I've learned a lot from you guys tonight.
Yeah.
Diba? Na very, very important na ako, key takeaway ko kay Prof, yung, you have to start the day right. Start early. Start with a prayer.
That's right.
Tama ba? I think that's something that we have to do as diba, as Christians. Tama ba? Kasi binigyan ka uli ng panimula. Tama ba?
Oh, yes.
Every morning is always
Diba?
a start, diba?
Yeah,
So
tama.
always ask yourselves, guys, when was the last time you prayed? Kasi there are people who will only pray when there are problems.
Oo,
Right?
tama.
But what about
tama.
during good times, right? When
Correct.
was the last time you talk to God? So as Professor Sai would do it, he would talk to God every day. And that's something
every
na-
day, within the day, tapos before I sleep in the evening, I simply, thank you lang, Lord, for the great gift of life.
Yeah.
With friends, with family,
Yeah.
with clients. Yun, mga simpleng thank you lang.
Yeah.
Happy na
Ako,
ako.
I
ganun.
really
Fantastic.
thank, coaches, I really thank for both of you. Diba, kung wala kayo, wala si Brian, wala tayong Thursday Thunder. And
Yeah,
of course,
Coach Brian, thanks so
diba,
much.
Right,
I
right,
always
right.
pray for the ABC community, then sa life insurance industry where we are serving them.
We are
Every
serving
time
them.
every time we do this, ako, I feel tama yung binibigay sa ating gift ni Lord kasi we're
Yes.
using it to serve. Diba? Yan, importante. Okay, fantastic. Okay.
Galing.
Fantastic.
Galing.
Okay,
All
okay.
right, so
Galing,
we
galing,
have
galing.
two more
So,
raffles to go.
yan. 2 more
Two more
raffles.
raffles.
Okay, I hope you guys will grab everything.
Very
Yan,
important.
game na tayo, game na tayo.
Okay, so the
Game.
second raffle natin is a free coaching session with the coaches. You get a private coaching session with the coaches. In fact, you can bring as many people as you want dun sa private coaching mo. So if you want to bring your
Coach, yan yung
teammates,
magta-type na lang,
walang
coach.
problema. magta-type
Magta-type na lang,
tayo, no?
dali.
If you want to bring your
Ready, ayan
teammates,
na.
pwede.
Ayan na.
Okay?
Keyboard warriors, be ready.
So, magta-type
Ayan na.
naman tayo, no? Ang pang number 5.
Number 5, number 5.
Number 5, number
pang
5, guys.
five.
Number 5.
Ang pang number 5 na magta-type, siya po ang mananalo nito. Very important lang po, no? Madali lang po ang itatype natin. Ang itatype nyo lang po, hindi related sa pinag-usapan natin. ang itatype mo lang.
Ito na lang, coach.
Oh, sige.
sige, ikaw na.
Ito.
Number 5, number 5.
Ito-type ko ngayon, ito-type ko ngayon.
Sige. Ayan,
Sige.
Okay,
I-type mo,
sige.
baka may
Tingnan
suggestion.
Yan.
Ayun.
Okay.
Oh, yan, okay.
Ready, number 5. Number 5.
Ang
Panglima.
pang-5, itatype mo lang po. Just do it, baby.
Baby,
Go.
yan.
Go.
Go! Just do it, baby.
Just do it, baby. Just do it, baby. Come on.
Come on.
Yan. Let's go.
Alright, number 5, free coaching session. And you can
Free coaching
bring your
session yan.
teammates with
1
you.
hour yan.
Yeah.
Oo.
1 hour free coaching session. You can bring your teammates, as many as you can. Walang problema. And we can have that 1 hour coaching session privately with you and your teammates.
Yan.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Sino kaya
Alright.
sino kaya yung pumipindot ng angry emoticon? Mag-type ka nga, mag-type ka nga. Magpakilala ka nga sa akin.
Oo nga.
Okay, okay.
Galit na galit ka sa mundo.
Coach Ron, pakiano na,
Oo.
pakiano na.
Oh, bilang.
Okay,
bilang.
okay.
Oh.
Game na tayo. Number
Oh,
5 ba, coach?
Oh,
Number
five,
5.
Coach Ron.
Number 1,
Number
si
five.
Michelle.
Number one.
Number 1, si Michelle Miranda Santiago. Number 2,
Okay,
Camille
number two.
Fernandez. Number 3, Eric Gamila. Number 4, Hannah Balbuena. Number
And number
5,
5.
Joyce and Disu.
Okay, congratulations, Joyce.
Free coaching
Fantastic,
session
Joyce.
yan.
Fantastic.
Coaching
Free
session.
You get a
coaching
free
session.
coaching session. You get a free coaching session. Okay. And then, ang pangatlong prize natin, which is, pakita mo
Okay.
ulit, Coach Ron,
Ah,
our third
okay.
prize. Yung third
Okay.
third prize.
natin
Third
ay
prize
yung,
natin. Ito na. Third and
Ito
final
na.
prize na to, coach.
third
Ayun.
and final prize, yan yung action camera natin. Parang
Oo.
GoPro siya, no?
Siyempre po, yung
Wow! Okay.
shipping sa inyo na. ah. Yung
Oh,
shipping
tanggalin
sa
mo yung
inyo na.
background mo, Coach. Hindi makita.
Teka lang. Tanggalin ko lang yung
Yan.
background.
So, it's an action
Ayun, oh.
camera.
Galing, oh.
Right. It's like
Action
a GoPro.
camera. It's like a
Pwede
GoPro.
mong ilagay
Oo.
kahit saan yan.
Kahit
Pwede
saan,
mong
kahit
ilagay,
sa,
kahit
wala, natutulog
sumichandelier ka,
ka,
pwede.
diba? Kabit mo sa
Oo.
asawa mo, pwede din to, no? Mukhang na nangyayari.
So, pwede mo ikabit sa kotse, sa
Kotse.
surfboard, sa bicycle, or pwede mo rin gawin
Oo.
pang vlogging camera mo.
Oo,
Ah,
pwede
so,
yan, coach.
Yan. So,
Galing.
pwede mong
Fantastic.
gawin pang vlogging camera. And it's also
Galing, galing.
waterproof. So, maganda siya. no?
Waterproof.
So,
Oo.
ganito lang kasimple guys. Pabilisan na lang po.
Oo,
Ang number
pabilisan.
1 na
Number
magta-type.
1.
Oo.
Oh, wow.
Number 1,
Ang
oh my
una.
God!
Oh my
Number one.
God. Number
Ang
1, guys.
unang magta-type.
Sige,
Unang
sige.
Teka.
magta-type,
Okay. Ah, sige.
mananalo po siya. Ang
Coach Jeff?
ita-type mo lang po, ito lang po ang
Ito.
ita-type.
Sige,
Teka lang,
sige.
coach.
Meron na,
Ito na, itatype mo.
Ah, sige, sige.
Itatype mo.
Sige,
Ito na.
sige. Type natin. Tingnan natin kung anong suggestion ni...
Yan.
Yan.
Okay.
Ito lang.
Okay, game na tayo.
Oh, wow.
Number 1.
Ito lang ang ita-type mo. Ang ita-type niyo po, I love you, Brando Braganza. Go!
Yun, dali ka
go,
ba? I love you,
I
Brando
I
Braganza.
love you,
Braganza.
Brando Braganza.
I love you,
Tama yung
Brando
spelling.
Braganza.
Dapat tama yung spelling.
Alright, so yun lang po ang ita-type mo. At kung sino man ang manalo, I love you, Brando Braganza. At yan po ang mananalo ng ating action.
Ayun.
Excellent.
Come on,
Ayun,
let's
meron
go,
na.
guys.
Okay.
Meron na.
Okay, and the winner is
And the winner,
Lawrence Casila.
Lawrence.
Okay.
Okay. Congratulations.
Okay, fantastic. So message mo lang ako, Lawrence, how you, kung sang lupalop ka sa Pilipinas, basta, bahala sa'yo. Papadala natin to. Yan. Game na tayo.
Alright, fantastic.
Congratulations sa lahat ng winners.
Congratulations. Thank you guys for
Thank you so much.
for watching the show. We are
And
always here every Thursday
Thursday.
at 9 p.m.
Oo.
At nagpapaalam na po kami para makakain na po kami. At the same time,
Oo.
matulog na rin po kayo. Thank you very much
Ayun.
for...
Mahirap
For
i-procrastinate yung pagtutulog.
Oo. Oo.
Right. And remember,
Always be closing!
See you guys again next week. See you guys again. Bye,
See you
everyone.
guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys!
Bye.